Welcome to Disasterville. We're playing Disasterville now, just a little bit of how it goes. We have various victims and with injuries as well as needs. There's a community scenario, and our CERT team members and community members can rally together to help where they can. As victims are found, they're triaged, and then they're brought over to a medical treatment area. The medical treatment area, or a casualty collection point, is what captures what's being treated and how the various victims are doing. The medical treatment area is just a place within the community that's been chosen to triage individuals between red, yellow, and green with the levels of priority. As this is happening, the community members try to communicate with the local emergency manager and professional responders. Here we have our Emergency Operations Center, our emergency management table, where many partners with their relationships come together to communicate with each other and to determine what the needs are. We have our professional responders and healthcare coalition representatives, maybe a CERT coordinator and our Medical Reserve Corps and our VOAD representatives that are garnering the information from the community and making decisions, and then placing the various victims or the information or the situations. For instance, there's various damages that are found within the community, whether they're down power lines or sewage lines breaks or down trees or gas leaks or fires. And the emergency manager has to determine, what of their city resources they're going to throw at it to be able to help the situation. As various victims in the community are found and the needs are found, they could communicate with the local hospitals as well and find out where those need to go. So we have various victims that maybe end up life-flighted or put into an ambulance and then wheeled over to a local hospital. So once an ambulance or a helicopter can be made available, then those victims can get loaded into an ambulance or a helicopter and then transported over to the healthcare table. This is basically saying, hey, we're bringing you over to the hospital. And the hospitals are dealing with various victims and trying to figure out, hey, what kind of space requirements do we have and how are we going to prioritize the various victims within our own community. And so victims will end up being dropped off here, and hospitals work together to be able to match the need within the community. And that setup is Disasterville. You see all sorts of partners in the same room working together to help their community bounce back after a disaster.